Wind load with applying positive-negative wind pressure. Wind load in SAPR is applied automatically. Positive and negative wind pressure can be generated according to building code and taking into account different parameters. Let's look at the example of a multi-story building. Start the parameters of wind load dialog. For automatic generation of wind pressure on walls, it is possible to apply wind pressure to side walls as well. On the side surfaces, there are zones where the coefficient of external wind pressure is applied. Loads are generated with account of this coefficient. Coefficients for sections A, B, C may be modified as wind parameters. Parameter indent for models of loads. It is the visual indentation of the load from the analytics of the building. With parameter number of segments, we can set load accuracy. Let us set more precisely, 30 segments. Parameter gradient interpolation. To determine the pressure at the elevation of the upper and lower edges of the strip to create a gradient distributed load. If we select yes in parameter architectural model, the wind model will appear in the architecture. Building code. We select Eurocode National Annex for Kazakhstan. And let's leave parameter define in tabular format no. Also, user can specify wind region, terrain category and additional coefficients. There is an option to freeze the wind. These options will be available when the wind model is accessed again. We will come back to it later. Click the button Create. And the wind is generated automatically. Click OK on the next dialog box. Let's create another wind load with a different angle. Start the parameters of wind load dialog one more time. Set an angle relative to x-axis 90 degrees. Apply to the second one, positive-negative wind pressure. The parameter to side walls, yes. Number of segments, 20. And indent for model of loads, let's set 8000 mm. One more time. We are interested in seeing wind in architectural model, so select yes for corresponding parameter. And create wind load 90 degrees. Now let's show the wind load at 90 degrees. We can see the 8000 mm indent from our model. We can select applied load and go to the parameters. Each load has a parameter L search, which means distance along or against direction of load vector. Loads will be applied to the elements at equal or lower distance, specified in this parameter. Find and select wind 90 in the structure tree. Now we can see the parameter freeze wind. This parameter blocks option of auto-regenerate wind by its parameters. That means the program generates wind loads according to the dialog window wind load, but when we freeze our wind and manually change the shape and the definition of the load, then SAPR takes into account all the changes we provided and creates a meshed model accordingly. The user can include collecting wind loads through window and door openings. For this we should select the window and define the parameter wind load yes. There will be generated zero stiffness elements to collect wind load, and this will not affect on the model stiffness. Create a meshed model and press OK. Let's see at the applied law at wind under 90 degrees. Mark up that the wind is applied according to our manual corrections. Now let's look at the window. Select it and see that the parameter stiffness is 0. All loads correctly applied and will transfer correctly in LIRA-SAPR. Thank you for your attention.